Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and today we're setting up my August bullet journal theme. So for this month I decided to try a little bit of something different in my journal, and if y'all have watched my videos in the past, you might have noticed that I have two main lettering styles that I use throughout my setups, and that is just a play on cursive, like a creative cursive, and then just like some regular uppercase letters that don't really have any dimension. I think both of those are really cute, but for this month I decided to try out some bubble letters, and let me just tell you, this was so fun. I didn't even trace, so usually before every setup that I do, if I'm filming or not, I will go in and trace out what I want or what I think looks good, and then I will go in with my pens, my markers, whatever I'm using for that month, and then trace it out and kind of add the color. But for this month I decided to try something, step out of my comfort zone a little, and I did not trace this cover page of what you're seeing right now. I had kind of practiced it before I started filming, but the bubble letters were just so fun, and I could kind of alter it a little to the way I liked it before I went in with the outline of the bubble letters. So for my color theme, I decided to go with something a little bit fallish. I know it's not quite fall yet in August, or where I am anyways, but I decided to use a little bit warmer colors, and I think this little Dutch door just came to life when I added the colors. I went in with, so first to do my bubble letters, as you might have seen before, I went in with whatever color I was using as the base of my bubble letters, and then I outlined it with a different color. I tried to pick a darker color, but I didn't want to get too many colors in this theme, so I kind of kept the same colors as I did for the bases of the bubble letters. But it was just so fun, and this is your sign to try something new out of your bullet journal setups, because you may end up liking it and you may want to try it some more, because I definitely am going to do this in the future of my bullet journal. So I have really been into Dutch doors lately, and as you can see, I've done a Dutch door for my cover page this month, and I think they're so cute. I love how you can see the picture on the side on both pages, in my case both the calendar page and the cover page, and I think that is just so cute. So for my quote or verse of the month for this month, as you can see, it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands," and that's Psalms 19:1. And I think that is just so cool. Every month I try to pick a verse that kind of goes with the theme of my bullet journal, and I thought this fits perfectly with the theme for this month. So I absolutely loved drawing all of these little woodland animals. As you could see on my verse of the month page, I had a little bunny rabbit, and then I'm doing a little squirrel, and then a little owl, and I just thought that those would be so cute all together, and it turned out so cool. I actually didn't end up coloring in the animals. I just traced them out with whatever color I thought I would have colored them with, and I think the blank space kind of makes them stand out more. Since I'm doing kind of more bolder colored lettering, I didn't really want to get too bold on everything. I think blank space is good in your journal, and so I think these little woodland animals were just so cute, and I'm really glad I decided not to color them in, because I think they kind of pop a little bit more. So if you have watched my bullet journal videos in the past, you may see that this calendar page is a little bit different because usually I do a full-size calendar on that stretches out from one end of the page to the other, and that's like both of 2 full pages that I usually put my calendar on. But I haven't really been writing that much in it, and like I feel like if I just took everything from my last calendar and put it in this smaller calendar, it would still fit just fine. So since I did the Dutch door, I lost space on the left side because I had to cut it, and then I lost space on the right side because of the little animals that I drew. So I had to narrow my calendar down just a little bit, but I think it will work so good. I actually made a little key on the side, as you can see right here, and so every time something comes up during the month, I have this little key that all I have to do is write down the color of whatever it is inside my calendar for each box, and so I think it'll keep it a little bit more organized, so I won't have to write near as much if I do have a busy day, so I can just swatch the little color inside each box. My key is holidays, work, events, appointments, birthday, outings, and then tennis. I've started tennis back for the school year coming up, and so I had a slot for it as well. And then of course I had my monthly goals and my to-do list on there on my calendar page as well, and I think with everything in that area it'll be really efficient and really fun to just see everything at one time. So this is my final spread for this month. I've kind of been slacking in my bullet journal, to be honest, lately, so I wanted to keep it pretty simple. I think sometimes I just go a little too overboard, and because I love the idea of it, but really it's not very efficient for me. So this month I tried to focus on more efficiency rather than aestheticness. But of course, you have to have your little doodles in there too, so I think it turned out just fine. But with that being said, I went straight to my monthly overview. I have nothing in between because I'm pretty much all of my spreads that I've kept on these 2 pages I think will be just fine. But so for my monthly spread, I have my habit tracker, I just have my habit tracker and my highlight spread. So I didn't get too fancy, but I did kind of switch up the habit tracker for the month. If you've watched my past videos, you may notice how I like to switch up the habit trackers because they're so fun to play around with and you can use them in so many different ways. But I did just a large box that went all the way across with 5 sections, with 5 rows down, and then I didn't end up having enough space to do all 31 days across, so I just did 29, 30, and 31 right below it, and it worked out good because then I put my key right beside that, and it fit the space very nicely. But with that being said, I have my key is different colors for what specific thing I'm trying to track, and so I have 5 slots and 5 different colors. I may not fill every 5 slot each day, but that's kind of the whole point, to see how far you get, and I think it'll kind of look like some sort of graph at the end, which I think would be cool. But I think this habit tracker will work better for me, honestly, because I can just kind of track everything as I'm going down, like if I'm slacking on my habits or if I'm gaining and doing better on my habits. So my highlight spread is just for anything during the month that I have really enjoyed or something surprising that's happened, just exciting things throughout the month that I feel like I should write down so I can remember them. And usually I'll not do a highlight spread, but I'm going to try it this month, so hopefully it'll go good. I think it'll be good because I'll be able to write any fun stuff that happened through the month. So that is it for this month's setup. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which little animal drawing was your favorite, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!